Tilly and Michael Cyphers, and here we go, night session from Tulsa.
Let's go for the program to grow, and right now the past players couldn't be prouder, especially at plays like that, and what Calvin Sampson has done to upgrade the facility.
Believes in the switching,
yep,
man-to-man, the matchup zone, the 1-3-1.
Baby in white. Brady asking for it underneath. And he got it.
Direction here, off one hand. Again, if you don't rotate on the backside.
There's a drive to the rack in an easy lane.
Kind of laid behind, and by the time he tried to react, Wilson was already to the basket.
And that one goes, and a chance for a 4-point play.
Davis just playing with so much confidence.
Georgia State's had a couple good runs at the basket and not connected on the layups. The hook goes for Brady.
Houston scores here. See if Coach Hunter gets that timeout.
And they did score.
There it is.
Might have waited one possession too long.
You said it too. Just by recruiting in-state, kind of grabbing the guys that are right on the cusp of being pretty good and developing them.
That guy's pretty good.
Yeah.
Corey Davis, second three.
Shuffling the feet.
Houston's playing some defense right now, but Georgia State's not helping their own cause by missing some easy shots. There's a hard shot.
There you go.
And a three-pointer that drops for Devin Mitchell.
Georgia State, they want to get right into their pressure schemes.
Baseline jumper goes. Fabian White.
Game goes along, but Coach Hunter is saying, let's do what we do, which starts with some stops, some runouts, and looking to knock down threes.
Gresham.
Sort of a sense of things. He's run the gamut. He was really upset with the way his team started this game. But that last time out, much more composed. It was about figuring out what they needed to do offensively.
Use of his legs in that jump shot.
Robinson lost the handle, but it comes free. And the baseline jumper goes for Nate Hinton.
Houston now 10 of 18, torching the nets.
Whoa! Oh, wow. All right, Devin Mitchell.
All right.
He took that one from Bixby, Oklahoma.
He's getting shots at the rim.
Plus, they haven't warmed up from outside the arc yet, and you got to figure at some point they will. Oh, about that move. Nice job by Simons. Davis this time inside, and he got it to go. On a drive, and again, they miss on a layup. And back they come, and Davis is going to keep trying until it goes.
Where's the popcorn, Minnesota?
We approach the 4-minute mark.
Oh, good catch.
Wow. I'm not sure that was where he expected that ball to go, but he got it in the right spot at the right time.
Good rebound there by Simons, rallying to the hoop.
He's going all the way on the other end. Back-to-back buckets by DeMarcus Simons. Good look. That looks like Will Grimsley. I thought I'd pull one of those out before Lab did. Corey Davis is having a hot first half. 4 threes of his 5 made field goals. Thomas is yet to score for Georgia State. Still hasn't. Thought he was fouled. Davis with a rebound.
Stop Corey Davis to stay attached.
Whoa! Look out! Here's a pull-up three that goes for Simons. If he gets warm, that will help the Georgia State cause. Georgia State taking its time on this possession. They get the three-pointer, and they get the three-pointer. This time they've got it down to 5 with 1:05 to go in the half. Giroux, the dish, the extra pass to Gresham. And again, that close. And the outlet comes to Giroux on the fly, laying it in.
Went away from him. Here's a trap out of that 1-3-1 to start the second half for Georgia.
And a little hook on the inside as we check in Levin.
Against Georgia State's two assists. So that tells you Georgia State, a lot of one-on-one, not sharing the sugar.
And another three for Corey Davis. 18 points, 5 threes.
Shooter from long distance and in the record books for Georgia State in terms of three-pointers made.
Well, you better not back off this guy right now from wherever he has the ball. 3-on-2, Georgia State. They find the extra man, and finally, Jeff Thomas is in the scorebook. 20 for the game for Corey Davis.
He's been the most entertaining player and effective player we've seen to this point today, fellas.
Here he goes again. There it goes again.
Rogers, a Houston native maybe that he was paying tribute to there, the gambler.
Inside, nice drive by Simons. His first basket of the second half.
Your college transfers you mentioned from San Jacinto, but boy, is he acclimated to Kelvin Sampson's system.
And no call on the inside as Breon Brady throws the shoulder.
Surprisingly, Georgia Southern hasn't taken a three-point shot in this half.
Georgia Southern's winning on the tournament, but Georgia State is, and Simons.
Oh, thanks, Brad.
Here he comes the other way with it. Gives it up to Thomas. Thomas for three. Got it.
There you go.
Well, there you go. That's a good judgment.
The bigger opponent.
A double team. Down low on Brady. Gets it back out. Davis lets it fly again. And says, yeah, that's kind of the way I like it.
But how about, again, understanding where you're at on the court. He floated right to the corner. You see a block shot from behind to get open for that jump shot.
Now they feed it back inside. A double team and a hook shot out of it with one on the shot clock by Brady.
I like the flashcard approach. Keep it simple.
Seems to be working, doesn't it?
Save your voice.
When you're not being able to change up what you do defensively.
Yeah, precisely. That's why you've got to make the adjustments within your zone. Easier said than done.
Nice pass down low. Had some speed on it, and he got it to the right guy, Fabian White. Giroux double team, still finds the ball and finds the lob to Gresham. I was going to say, all that smoothness.
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting.
We're in this love together.
There he is. That's the smooth Al Giroux, although in this case, it's Dejan Giroux. Up with 7 on the shot clock and 6 minutes to play in the ball game. Giroux, and again goes up high and off the window.
You can see why, the energy he brings and the ability to influence the game at both ends of the court.
We already saw 1/6 man of the year Perkins in our previous game tonight, who was the big star. Goes well.
Hinton, only a freshman, so the future's bright for Houston, not just in this tournament, but down the line. They're just boat racing. Want to continue to do things the right way, whether you're a reserve or a starter or some combination of both.
And Phillips goes coast to coast. 9-point Cougar lead. Giroux, the kick out. Brooks, who hasn't been much of the offense tonight, but he is there. That's his first field goal. And the number 3 seed here in the Midwest, Houston, as one of the guys that doesn't get a lot of time, just hit a shot and that just erupted. Phillips inside. And Georgia State comes out of the pile with it. They're wasting another 3. They could have used a whole bunch of those a little bit earlier. Kelvin Sampson's 115th win as the coach of the Houston Cougars. Ron Hunter's Georgia State Panthers season ends at 24-10.